What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai with Grown-Ups Gaming. And as you can see from the title of the video, PlayStation 4's backwards compatibility rumors have once again started to resurface. Now this time is largely due to Star Wars Battlefront, where there was a PS4 exclusive bundle, where obviously you get Battlefront, but you also get 3 other Star Wars games. At least 3 Star Wars games you get in addition to Battlefront are actually all PS2 games, originally were PS2 games. And the bundle is advertised as having full trophy support for all 4 of the games. And a user on Twitch actually found somebody who had the bundle and was streaming it. He was streaming one of the PS2 games. I'm not sure which one of the PS2 games it was, but he was streaming one of the ones that come with the bundle. And he asked him, can you please verify that this is coming from your PS4? Because, as we all know, you can actually hook up a capture card to one of your older consoles, your retro consoles, and you can play it through your PC to Twitch. That works. There's no reason why you can't do that. But he verified that it is running on the PS4. PS4 is natively emulating these 3 PS2 games, and is treating them just like a regular PS4 game. So this has obviously gotten, once again, it's gotten the rumor mill started about, oh, backwards compatibility is coming to the PS4. Now, to be honest, this is not empirical evidence. This is not concrete evidence that we are going to see backwards compatibility on the PS4 for these 3 games. These weren't shipped with the discs. These aren't on PS2 discs. These were digital downloads of PS2 games, and in all honesty, could just be exclusive one-off ports that exist only for these bundles. We may never see them on the PlayStation Store. We probably will never see them on the actual store shelves, but we may never see them outside of this bundle. So this doesn't necessarily mean that we are definitely getting it. It also doesn't mean we're not getting it. But there are 3 other games that have actually kept the rumor mill going as well. PEGI, which is the European equivalent of ESRB here in the States, where they evaluate and rate games, they reviewed 3 PS2 games for the PS4. Twisted Metal Black, Ape Escape, and Dark Cloud were all evaluated by the PEGI for the PS4. And that's interesting because none of these 3 games were actually ever announced for the PS4. These weren't announced remasters or reboots or ports or anything like that. This does actually look like maybe backwards compatibility is coming. And in all honesty, it does make sense. As I've said in previous videos, it does make sense for backwards compatibility to come to PS4. Because as big an announcement as Xbox One's backwards compatibility was, as excited as everyone got when Xbox One came out with the backwards compatibility, if PlayStation was to come out, and even dropping PlayStation 3 off, just saying PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, if they were to come out and say, all of those games, we're not even going to do it piecemeal like Xbox did, if they would just push a software emulator to your PS4 that lets you play all of your PS1 games, all of your PS2 games, the sheer volume of those 2 libraries would make it a massive announcement. Biggest video game announcement of the year, possibly. And it would be interesting, but I don't expect to hear about that for a little while, because in a few weeks, at the beginning of December, is PlayStation Experience. And for those of you who don't know, it's very similar to E3. It's a PlayStation exclusive video game conference, obviously. So if we didn't hear about backwards compatibility at E3, and they are planning it, I would expect to hear about it at PlayStation Experience. And I would expect them to actually say they're not doing it to kind of delay the announcement till PlayStation Experience. Now, I don't know that we're actually going to hear it, but it makes sense that if we're not going to hear it at E3, we would hear it at PlayStation Experience if they are going to announce it. And I do hope they do it, because just based on the sheer volume of libraries, it would be amazing to be able to stream all of my PS1 games and all my PS2 games on Twitch or YouTube Gaming. That would be awesome, because unfortunately, I don't have a capture card. But to be able to do that through the PlayStation 4 would be great. But what do you think? What do you think about backwards compatibility? Because as we all know, PlayStation is relying heavily, or they claim they're relying heavily on PlayStation Now. And they're not interested in actually emulating the older titles. They just want to, well, they want to nickel and dime people through PlayStation Now. But what do you think about backwards compatibility? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.